First tonight, the number of stabbings in this region has risen sharply. New official crime figures show that our three main police forces recorded well over 1,300 knife offences just last year.
Well, more than half of those crimes left victims with injuries. And a former police chief who's tackling knife crime in Nottingham has told this programme that he's very worried about it. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
At Braunston Gate in Leicester, the start of another murder inquiry. In Derby, Tom Webb, a teenager who was stabbed to death. And in Nottingham, a young dad with scars from a narrow escape.
Yeah, this is where basically I got stabbed in 2006. A guy from another area asked me what area I'm from. I told him, literally, just stabbed me, just literally in my back, just like that, and ran off. At the time, I nearly lost my life. I was in critical condition, life support for a little while and stuff, yeah, so yeah, it was very bad, yeah.
It's a priority here at Nottingham's new central police station, where officers are working with council staff to tackle knife crime. Dave Walker used to be the chief superintendent in charge of policing the city. Now he's the head of community cohesion.
We're working in all of Nottingham City's primary schools, talking around weapons, and that will continue around knife crime. We're working with shop premises and businesses in the city to remind them of their responsibilities around making sure people are the right age. We're working with public houses, the top 15, so they can give them their knife wands to search people.
So how worried are you about what's happening?
Really worried. It's massive when you've seen the impact that it has on communities, on families who lose people to knife crime, as you will have seen. It's hugely traumatic and it's worrying.
That's why Nottinghamshire Police are planning a knife amnesty like this recent one in Derbyshire. But to make a lasting difference, they know they'll need to change attitudes.
I've seen people carry knives, especially around my area. I think no one should really carry knives, but if you've got to protect yourself, then do anything you do to protect yourself.
I don't know how the knives and all that got brought into being a part of feeling safe when you're with certain people, but that's just how society and life goes sometimes, unfortunately.
Well, Jeremy's here with me now, and the latest official crime statistics came out today. Jeremy, what picture do they paint?
Well, in the last financial year, our three largest police forces recorded more than 1,300 knife crimes. Now, that's up by 6% compared with the year before. That includes threats and robberies as well. But 768 of those offences involved victims with injuries, and that figure's gone up by 20%. It hasn't changed that much in Leicestershire, but there have been sharp rises in the number of stabbings in both Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire.
And why is it proving so hard to tackle this, Jeremy?
Well, I gather that in Nottinghamshire, I'm told that around half of all knife crime victims simply don't cooperate with the police. So the authorities there are trying to find new ways to encourage people out of violent lifestyles. I've heard one very interesting idea to target patients at the Queen's Medical Centre, and that's because medics there are seeing the same victims of assaults turning up for treatment again and again.
Oh, we'll see. Well, Jeremy, let's leave it there for now. Thank you very much.